marriage itself, like, okay, two people come together in a marriage to support each other, to live life together. But something changes, like we start owning each other and ownership comes and we start expecting things from each other rather than contributing to each other and helping each other grow. We start really becoming masters of each other.
A lot of your work is around dealing with chronic pain. And maybe if you could just share a little bit about the gift that you offer to the world. It's such a unique gift, and she won't say it, but she has a lot of people have benefited greatly from her work. One of her clients came to her in crutches after a road traffic accident, and in 3 sessions she left without any crutches. So her work is very special, very pure, and it also comes from her own experience because you yourself dealt with chronic back pain for many years. So yeah, if you just share that whole story.
Yeah, actually, the work that I do is my own healing journey, which I have been taking. First it was my physical body, like my back had my tailbone had twisted and I had slip disc and I was bedridden. So this work helped me.
And
Like
you were on the bed.
I was on the bed for a month, yes,
and your only option was
and I was told that I need a back surgery, but because the situation was very worse and it was swollen, so the doctor told me 1 month bed rest, and after that you will see, about the surgery when we have to do. So in that month, like I was quite young still, I was crying and Osho was already in my life at that time. And my back also broke because I was not, there was a lot of emotional turmoil. So everything is psychosomatic and everything will make sense. I was going through a lot emotionally and that kind of affected my back. And yeah, so I read an article in a magazine, Osho magazine, where another woman was going through something similar condition. And she shared her healing journey in that article, that this work helped her, this rebalancing bodywork, and she took it in the ashram. And when I read that article, I said, if she can heal, I can heal. And at that time, I was taking 2 morphine injections, to numb the pain, one in the morning, one in the night, because the nerve was really excruciating pain.
Wow.
So after 15, 20 days, when the swelling went down and I could at least walk a little, then I went to Pune. I stayed there for a month and I took a lot of these sessions. And I think somehow, and I was meditating also, I was in the healing environment also, like something started happening and my back started feeling better. So after a month when I came, I was not wearing my belt anymore. I could walk properly and everything, and the pain had gone almost.
Wow.
So yeah. And then we had to do another MRI. So after we took the report to the doctor, and when he was looking at the MRI, he's looking at this one and this one, and so he took some time and he couldn't believe that it's the MRI of the same person. So he said, I don't know what happened here. And when I tried to explain to him, he said, no, just keep this mumbo jumbo to yourself, because he didn't believe it. And then he said, if the pain comes back, then you come for a surgery. So touch wood.
Hasn't come back.
It hasn't come back. And yeah, this work, this Osho rebalancing bodywork, like it's so amazing, so healing, because Osho trained these therapists, he used to love bodywork. He used to take bodywork and he used to tell them, bring this in, like to this Rolfing therapist. So he was giving them more things, how to connect to emotions, how to connect to, so a lot of guidance in the bodywork is from Osho.
Wow.
And it is such a blessing that I learned this work first to heal myself and then slowly started sharing with friends. And yeah.
Could you share a little bit about how this journey has been to share this work with the world?
This has been also evolving, like all these things that you read, family constellation, past life regression, all the things that you read, I have done to heal myself. It has been my own healing journey. And how everything helped, every little thing helped. So it's like these sessions are like combination of everything now. And what I have realized, like what all the doctors are also talking about, that as we are children, like when we are growing up, it's part of growing up that shock sits in our body. Like when a child is even told, don't do this, do this. So we have to condition the child to be able to live in the society. But slowly, sometimes people have also very traumatic childhoods. A lot of abuse is there in the family. Whatever we see at that time when we are growing up, we cannot fight, we cannot run away, we freeze. All those emotions, they start getting frozen. So when we freeze and then it freezes a part of ourselves, and sits somewhere in the body. So when we freeze something, that means that that energy is closed. So that space is not available. So slowly this way, all diseases are psychosomatic. Now all the research has been also done. All these things we have taken the pain in. We didn't know how to deal with the pain. And then we start functioning from that pain body. Yeah. And we actually start attracting more of the similar situations till a time comes when we say, okay, we start looking at the lessons of life. In fact, all this is how do I say, in accordance with our growth. So, in our body, our body is our best friend. It is all the time serving us. But we have not learned how to make friends with our body. We use it and we only take care of it when we have a problem. And Osho has taught us this, how to make friends with your body, how to honor your body, how to give back to your body. We take better care of our car, than our body. So this work is also about taking care of your body, taking care of what's happening to you emotionally. What are you feeling? What are you holding? Your day-to-day life. Why are we living? Why are we working? Anything at all. Why we do? Because we want to be happy. We want to enjoy life, right? But we are so numb. We become so dull with everything that we just live. We don't even breathe fully. So all this work is to bring that awareness into yourself, to connect back to your heart.
And I want to talk about chronic pain and migraines because that's something a lot of young people face: chronic headaches, migraines, chronic back pain. What's behind chronic?
Yeah, it is all with the speed, so much speed today. Every day, we have to run everywhere. We are not relaxing our nervous system. There is an overload on our nervous system. If you see life 50 years back also, mobile phones were not there. Things were different. So little less pressure on the nervous system. Now our nervous system is fired all the time. We sleep with the phone, we wake up with the phone. All of us, like it has become so all the time our nerves are like engaged. They are in stress. They don't get time to relax and let go. And body has inherent capacity to heal itself when the body can relax. Why we sleep in the night? Because our nervous system needs that relaxation. But is our sleep restful? Are we really sleeping? So maybe our body is sleeping, but our nerves are. So meditation really helps there. If you do a little meditation before sleeping, do a little to calm your nervous system. It is a necessity now because we are too much outward energy. But what about inward? It has to be balanced, no? For us to be able to even enjoy a cup of coffee, we have to be a little bit more settled inside.
Yeah.
Then you taste life differently. Yeah, like all these things, what I was doing, like layer by layer. It's again basically to understand, to embrace the pain. Normally we are running away from pain. We are taught as children pain is bad. Even when a child falls down, so we'll say, oh, nothing happened. We'll just brush it. We will not say to the child, oh, I'm sorry, it hurts, like to acknowledge that even that much that, yes, it hurts and I'm sorry it hurts, then the child feels that my feeling is validated, that I'm feeling pain and you are also acknowledging my pain. But these small little things, but when we tell the child, oh, nothing happened, the child feels that I'm not feeling right, it starts from there only. We start numbing down our feelings. We start blocking our feelings and everything is about feeling. And when we don't want to feel pain, that pain starts sitting in the body. even cancer, every disease is this pain body. So what happens when pain sits in the fascia, which is the connective tissue of the body? It is like a web all around the body. So those cells, they cannot release because they are holding in energy. So when something is tight, the cells are normally breathing. They are releasing toxicity. They are taking blood in. It's like that, like this. But when they can't move like this, the elasticity becomes less, and they are holding in all the toxicity, which needs to be released from on the cellular level. And over a period of time, that toxicity becomes disease, whether it is asthma, whether it is what you were saying,
Migraines.
migraine or cancer or heart problem, everything. And now this research has also been done by Dr. Bruce Lipton, about genetic diseases. We used to feel, no, this is hereditary. It will come from the genes. So he has done this research that it's not true. It's 50-50 chance, and the 50% is the environment, what we take in. So mostly the environment, we take all the thought patterns and all the patterns from our family only. The family that we grow up with, their stresses, their trauma, their fears, and what is happening in the house between parents and other people. As a child, we are absorbing everything. So this work is to be aware of that and to know, what is true, what's not true, because most of our belief systems, we don't challenge. We don't sit with them. Is it true? It may have happened in my grandfather's time, something. I'm still carrying it somewhere in that fear, So when we release it from the cellular level, some opening happens. And yeah, so it's about releasing.
So we are really excited to announce that we will be hosting a women's retreat in Sri Lanka in October 2023, where we will really be going deeper into some of the things we spoke about, going deeper into our journey with ourselves, and really looking forward to seeing you there.